Why do I brag too much?
Because talking is the only workout you've mastered. Your ego weighs more than your goals. Try lifting effort instead.
Why do I fool myself?
Because your self-honesty burns out faster than my fire. You hype crumbs like they're mountains. Stop clapping for the bare minimum.
Why do I exaggerate my skills?
Because your ego runs faster than your actual talent. Reality trips you every time you brag. Stop sprinting from the truth and start improving.
Why can't I stay disciplined?
Because your effort sleeps more than you do. Your goals aren't scared of you, they're bored. Wake up before life mauls you.
Why do I never start?
Because procrastination basically raised you. Your motivation moves in slow motion. Speed up before life passes you.
Why do I never stick to my goals?
Because you swing from hype to hype like a Vine addict. Your motivation disappears faster than your snacks. Focus or fall flat on your face. Why do I act confident but deliver weakly?
Because you gallop in words but crawl in action. Your drive needs real training. Stop posing and start running.
Why do I repeat goals but never act?
Because you talk in loops like it's your superpower. Same lines, zero execution. Mute yourself and start.
Why do I think I'm grinding?
Because stomping around clueless feels like effort to you. You confuse random chaos with real progress. Try actual work before going extinct.
Why do I overestimate my patience?
Because you use slow and steady as an excuse for doing nothing. Your pace is the problem, not the plan. Pick it up already.
Why do I panic and quit?
Because you guard your fears instead of your goals. One challenge and you burrow away. Grow some courage.
Why do I charge into things blindly?
Because you mistake impulse for courage. Your plans get crushed under your own weight. Think first for once.
Why do I freeze in challenges?
Because pressure sinks your confidence instantly. Your bravery floats away before the fight. Build mental muscle.
Why do I juggle too many things?
Because chaos feels productive to you. 8 tasks, 0 outcomes. Focus, genius.
Why do I keep failing?
Because your mindset is darker than your chances. You expect doom, so you create it. Fix the attitude first.
Why do I drop routines fast?
Because consistency scares the stripes off you. You sprint hard, then disappear like smoke. Pick a lane and stay in it for once.
Why do I hype myself online only?
Because your confidence performs better than you do. Real life exposes your skill gap instantly. Work silently for once.
Why do I think I'm ahead?
Because your ego lives higher than your grind. You see big ideas but execute like a toddler. Lower your head and raise your work rate.
Why do I think I'm smarter than I am?
Because you confuse late-night overthinking with wisdom. Real wisdom requires action. Stop pretending and prove it.
Why am I so lazy?
Because you treat life like a permanent nap schedule. Your ambition snores louder than you work. Wake up or stay soft forever.
Why do I jump between goals?
Because commitment terrifies you. You bounce around like you're allergic to focus. Stay still and actually build something.
Why do I lack discipline?
Because excuses wander in your head like lost wildlife. You charge at nothing. Aim your energy in one direction.
Why do I overestimate my potential?
Because you stack dreams higher than your effort. Your ambition dries up faster than your motivation. Fill your tank with discipline before bragging.
Why do I keep delaying things?
Because you drag tasks like a dying reptile. Your urgency sank years ago. Move before time snaps you in half.
Why do I wobble on plans?
Because your balance collapses at the first distraction. Your discipline is drunk. Stand straight for once.
Why do I lose motivation fast?
Because your drive sinks after the first wave. You expect oceans of results from puddle effort. Dive deeper or stay shallow.
Why do I laugh things off?
Because humor is your escape from responsibility. Jokes won't build the life you want. Grow serious before life becomes the punchline.
Why do I fail every diet and plan?
Because your discipline run away faster than your calories. You chase treats, not progress. Fetch some sense before life fetches your goals.
Why do I delay progress?
Because you wait for perfect moments like leftovers. Life won't serve perfection. Eat the grind now.
Why do I feel superior without results? Because you bite more than you catch. Your ambition has teeth, your effort doesn't. Hunt achievements, not attention.
Why can't I finish anything?
Because you treat goals like weekend hobbies. Your focus bolts the second something gets tough. Stand your ground or vanish.
Why do I hype myself so much?
Because confidence is the only thing you train. Your execution runs slower than a snail. Speed up your actions, not your speeches.
Why do I quit early?
Because you tap out before the fight begins. Your comfort zone is your boss. Grow a backbone before expecting results.
Why do I always procrastinate?
Because you nap like it's an Olympic sport. Your deadlines cry while you stretch. Stop lounging and start doing.
Why do I get distracted easily?
Because you chase shiny nonsense all day. Your discipline hides from you. Lock in or keep losing.
Why do I overestimate myself?
Because your self-image eats more than reality. You brag like a champion but work like a beginner. Shrink the talk, grow the grind.
Why can't I progress? Because you waddle through tasks at glacier speed. Your discipline slipped on ice years ago. Stand tall and actually move.
Why do I think I'm better than I am?
Because you puff yourself up like a parade balloon. Reality pops you every single time. Start proving instead of pretending.
Why do I give up so easily?
Because your comfort zone hugs you tighter than your ambitions. You chew excuses like bamboo. Bite into reality before it chews you.
Why do I talk big but do little?
Your mouth lifts more weight than your body. Your actions stay on vacation. Try doing instead of announcing.
Why do I overestimate myself?
Because you clap for your own applause, not results. Your ego lifts more than your effort. Try working before talking.
Why do I lose focus fast?
Because your attention span dies every hour. You chase distractions, not dreams. Stop howling about goals you don't hunt.
Why can't I stay consistent?
Because you disappear like a midnight shadow. Your goals can't find you half the time. Show up daily or stay average forever.
Why can't I stay on track?
Because you fly in circles around your goals. Your aim is a bedtime story you tell yourself. Focus before you plummet again.